Welcome back to the finger, everyone. I sincerely hope you all had a fantastic festive period, and by the time this comes out, a fabulous new year. I'd like to wish you all the best for 2025. I'm recording this in that weird period between Christmas and New Year. Tilly's playing with whatever it is. Where was I? Yes, that weird period between Christmas and New Year. My boredom threshold is super low. You can only eat so much. I can only sit in the chair looking at the fire for so long, especially when I start looking at these walls as well, which are driving me nuts. There's a lot of work to do, and sitting in a chair isn't going to get it done. So I'm going to crack on and get some more of this wall finished off.
Welcome to Think Alive. We're Sharon and Andy, just two people with a dream and a vision of restoring our traditional stone-built farmhouse in southern Spain, transforming it into a beautiful off-grid home and sharing our journey with you.
Right, so this wall, you're helping Till. We got some big holes. I've rebuilt a lot of it, especially that bit behind me over there, but this is still pretty much original. Absolutely dreadful state, as was the outside. I've just selected a few big stones that will fill in these holes. Of course, every time you put one in, it leaves a smaller hole that needs filling. So we're going to wet it down, as we do, and wash some of the old stuff off as well. I'll do for now. Oh, wet the stone as well. Get all the dust off it. Helps the line to absorb into it. And stick it in. Remember which way it went. That way, I think. Oh. Alfie's on the roof, Tilly's barking at him. She teases him. It's quite funny. Oh, come on. Right. Next is, I think this bit here. Yeah. I'm trying to get the biggest holes filled in first. Then we can work down to the smaller ones. Lovely. And so on. So I've got a ton of stones in over there. Back over this side now. A lot of this is ready for its final pointing. There are one or two holes which I shall fill with little stones as I go. I've got a bucket of them down there in a bucket of water, soaking, ready. So see how much of this I can get done. Every little bit makes me a little bit happier and takes us a little bit nearer to where we want to be. Stuff it in. Probably get a little stone in there, I think. Just finding one that fits. As always is the problem. A little flat one. Just don't fit half. Well, there we go. That one will do it, I think. think. Where's the hammer? Oh, there he goes. Tap him in. Excellent. There's another chunk done. The bit on the left that looks wet is wet. That's completely finished now. The middle bit is looking a lot better already. Still a long way to go with it. Hundreds and hundreds of stones still to go in there, but we keep pottering on. Of course, there's the endless chore of collecting stones. I've run out again. What I tend to do is have a look at the bit I'm going to do next and kind of gauge what kind of stones that I'm going to need. Sometimes you need like sort of pebble, big pebbly type ones. Other times little flat ones. So it's a bit mad really because they're all completely different. So I tend to have a little look, try and sort of see the biggest things and see what I'm going to need to fill them in. And go and collect the said things, so I'm going to do just that. I've got another bunch of stones collected, but before I carry on with that, I want to have a look at this fireplace. As you know, I'm going to be building a wall here and a shelf across there to make a wood store. Similar on this side, probably to put the TV on and stuff, put a little cupboard under that one. But at the back of the fireplace here, this dish is dished, this bit here is dished down at the bottom because it used to be an open fire. They just used to have a fire in here literally, and a lot of it's broken away, so I need to patch that up. Also, when we come to put the floor in, I'm going to have to lift the fire up a little bit as well, the stove up a little bit. I don't know how much it's going to be. So what I want to do, if you remember, a couple of weeks ago I put these boards across here. There's one there leaning against the wall I've taken out to block off the chimney a little bit, but I think I'll just take this one out. There we go. This fits around the flue, and I think what I want to do is to I've got some heat, extreme heat silicone, which is actually very, very good and very, very sticky stuff. We've used it before. I think what I want to do, I want to fill this up with this sticky stuff and then slide it back into place to stick this flue to this. As I say, it is very sticky, it does work very well. So then I can pop that off the back of the fire. I'll pop the fire forward, take that off, take this out to be able to cut it to the length that I want, and make it life easy for me because it'll just hold it, in theory, where it is. So I'm going to have a go at that. I did consider making like a clamp bracket to fix to the wall like I did on the flue upstairs, but there's not a lot of room in there to get in, and I'd have to take the flue out probably to do that. And it's quite high and quite long, so if I ever need to access it to do anything with it, I'll probably just have to break this. But it's not a problem, they're only €1.50 each. So let's have a go, see what we can do with it. It's going to goo it all. I'll probably do the bottom after, but I want to try and fill these holes in. The fire's not lit, as you can probably tell at the minute, because it was quite warm, a bit warmer last night, so it was warmer in here this morning, and it's got a 24-hour dry on this, but a 2-hour sort of dry to make it usable sort of thing. I think I'm going to need quite a lot though, I reckon, because I've got a nice tight gap at the bottom, but the top had less of a tight gap. So I'm just going to pump it in, fill it up, and then see how we go. Right, there goes nothing. See if I can get it in and get it in place without making a total mess. Not easy. There we go. Come on. Right. I'm going to get a rubber glove on and just smear on the top of that now and try and get this bottom filled in. I think I've got it. I just want to get this second one back in now before that goes off. So it sits in exactly the right place. So there we go. Very nice. I'll get a torch, see if I can show you. There we go, you can see that. That should actually hold that, I'm hoping. So we'll find out sometime in the future. Yeah, if you can see around the back, this is quite nicely dished. I quite like the feature. But at the bottom, a lot of it's really broken away. So I can put that back together now and then lime plaster it off to give it its dish back. Hopefully I should be able to do that. And yeah, it should look really nice. I've got the walls as well. This side, you can see we've got a gap there that needs filling and everything. So at least I'll be able to move the fire in and out easily to give me good access into there. Super. So I'll give that a couple of hours now to go off. So nothing more to be done than carry on filling this wall in. I've said before, this house was built around 1870 and it was empty. Jessie, what's the matter? She's a very loud cat. It was empty for 85 years before we bought it. So naturally the place had had quite a lot of deterioration. This wall in particular is one of the worst I've come across in the house, but I'm sure there are others that will be equally as bad. It's a massive restoration project for 2 people, because that's all we are, doing it all ourselves. But we knew that when we started it, came into it with our eyes wide open, and it's very satisfying because we are getting there very slowly. Anyway, I shall carry on. Get some more stones in this wall. That one you go there. Little one in there. Hello Tilly, you come to help, you come to supervise. Where's Alfie? I've made a good bit of progress there. I've just been pottering on. I've got down to here at that level, at my bench level. I've got a little bit left in the corner to do under the window there. And then I'm down to ground level. I'm trying to do it in stages, working my way across rather than up and down. I don't know how much I'm going to get done today because I'm picking Sharon up in a bit from the airport, but we'll do what we can as always. Absolutely freezing outside it is. Big frost, heavy frost, still just gone just above 0 now. Quite nice sat here next to the fire actually. Get this one in there. Get this bit done. See what we've got. Bit big. Okay, it's that corner done. These walls behind, I said before, I'm going to pick a shower imminently. She's got the pigment to do this chimney breast in a plum red colour. Also, but these walls at the side, they're quite big and stark and bright and white. I've been sort of having an idea, toying with the idea of getting some old artifacts to sort of hang on them, remnants of the building. It's very, very sadly and unfortunately, there was quite a bit of stuff left here, but it's been here for, like I said, the house was empty for 85 years before we bought it. so they could be 100 years plus. A lot of the stuff was absolutely rotten and we've had to throw it away, very, very regrettably. But we do have some bits. We've got this, which is, what is it? It looks like an old pot or something. Might go somewhere, might hang up somewhere, I don't know. There's also, I don't know what half of this stuff is. This strange thing, this place used to be a bodega, a winery originally. You've got the old press, which is in absolutely pristine original condition, the old manual wine press, great press. But I thought this might be a sort of dipping thing for picking up the wine, but there's no bottom in it, it's hollow. So I don't know what that is. Not a clue. There is things like this. It's obviously perhaps an old pick. Can you see that? I move out of the way, put it in the white background, like an old pick of something. It's obviously got its handle missing. Oh, there's all sorts of stuff. This, I don't know what that is. I've got no idea. It looks like an old spear, very heavy that. One of the weirdest things of all, this was hanging on the wall in the main part of the house. Yes, what is it? I haven't got a clue. And I thought, I've never actually got it down until now. I thought it might be metal. It's not, it's actually made of wood. I thought that might go maybe up there somewhere. I don't know. But we're going to see what else we've got and see what else we can find as well, because it's nice to have that sort of old stuff breaking up the starness of the white walls with a bit of interest and history. We even thought of putting some old original photos of the building as we got it, hanging them around as well. All ideas, but yeah, no idea. So I know there's some stuff in the other buildings next door, in Emilio's buildings. I might see what we can find in there if he'll let us have any of it. So on that note, I'm going to call it a day there. I've not got time to put another mix on, so I've got to go and pick Sharon up. I need to pick up some sand and some lime as well on the way. Try and kill several birds with just a single stone. So thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far, please consider subscribing to the channel. Give us a like if you've enjoyed the video. Stay with us to see how this room develops. Thank you so much to everyone who supported the channel, all our Patreons, everyone that pours a coffee, and we'll see you on the next one.